Hey guys, welcome back to FetchQuest. It's been a week. Excited to get on with it. Sorry if my voice is a bit scratchy. I'm either coming down with something or getting rid of something. It's not fun, whichever way it is. Domicos, you want to catch us up for what happened last week?
Sure, I can do that. So last time in our session, we woke up in the tower, and Zahn immediately was like, "I need to go home. There's something I forgot. I need to go home." And much against what was previously said the previous night, uh, everyone went back to the capital. Uh, Zahn and Joven went to the Masveric estate. Kar- Kara went to the older estate, and Damokos went to his great castle estate. Um, Damokos told his dad that he was going to take the mission of assassinating the queen, and he also looked him in the eye and told him what he had seen in the scrying spell about his brother being locked in a dungeon and beat up and all that. Meanwhile, Kara was having a lovely conversation with her tipsy parents, tipsy being a light word descriptor of that, and probably digging a hole deeper than she had been before, but we'll see how that turns out. And Zahn was speaking with the hag, not hag, about curing and treating his diseased, ailed parents. After all that, we set out northward to go rescue our drow companion who had been taken by James, the somewhat friendly shaped James. Met a group of lycanthropes who guided us a ways, and then we got into a combat situation. Damokos almost got another class level and did not, luckily. But now we are traveling northward without our lycanthrope companions.
Fantastic. So, you guys are in the midst of traveling. Uh, about a day or so after you guys do manage to fight off the ambush, is there anything you guys want to do in between the ambush and now? It's been about 2 days.
Yes, but I'll wait for other people to see.
Okay.
I feel like there was something, but I forgot, so no.
Gotcha.
I also forgot whatever the fuck it was that I was gonna do.
Well, you do have that book.
Oh, it was the book. Never mind. I was gonna start translating the huge chunk of text in the middle.
Sure. So you get about a total of 8 hours of work translating it, but it's difficult because the last part was mainly pictograms. This is a whole language. Jovan?
Um, hmm. I don't think I had any plans
Cool.
in terms of what to do. Probably keeping watch, if anything.
Fair enough. Domikos?
All right. So I definitely feel like soon after we had gotten rid of our lycanthrope friends, Damokos would speak with Zahn at some point. Um, Probably making camp for an evening.
Sure.
Zon,
Yes.
it was a while ago, and I didn't want to bring it up with our lycanthrope friends around. Spoke with my father,
Mhm.
and he, at the time, which was a while ago, he gave me a 4-month timetable. And that was the longest I could get. So if this trip takes a month, trip back takes a month, that's 2 months left. But
I'm sure we can come up with something.
yes,
Though I have no idea what it is now.
same here. I will think on it and have been thinking on it. But I wanted to let you know about that.
Of course.
At which point, at some point, I would use, obviously not all in the same night, but a couple scries.
Cool. So you have time for one scry. Who are you going to scry on?
I am going to scry on Theodore.
So you attempt to reach out, but it is blocked.
Interesting.
Yeah, you you look into it, and the orb gets that same void darkness it does before it reveals the scry, and then just goes blank.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are following this, going north through the forest. When you, one second, guys. Foot cramp. Sorry. I need to get a fucking desk. Okay. You guys are going through the forest when you do hear what sounds like a child calling for help.
I am a diverting path and heading over.
Oh, not
I
this
am too.
shit again.
So, party diverts path. You guys come up to a small, well, he looks to be about 8-year-old boy. He kind of bursts out of some bushes, looks at you guys up and down. He goes, "You gotta help! My brother he's trapped."
All right, calm down. Where is he?
He's
Jesus.
he's in Hookjaw Cavern.
Hookjaw
All right.
Cavern.
Can you take us to there?
He immediately just starts disappearing through the bush.
All right, I'm following after him.
Me too.
Cool.
I'm gonna look
Um,
at Damakos first and be like, really? And reluctantly follow after them.
Yep. Domicos will shrug back and follow.
So you guys do follow him, and while he has some good speed, he eventually kind of goes down to a jog. After about 10 minutes, you do come up to a big cave that in the front is just covered with plants that look like a mix of Venus flytraps, but without the bottom hinge, just large curved clawed leaves kind of draped over the entrance of this cave. The boy very, very carefully picks up a stick and kind of moves the leaves out of the way before disappearing into the cave.
I'm going to follow suit and assume that he did that purposefully and take off my sword and sort of push it out of the way so that I'm not
Cool.
touching these plants.
Cool.
These plants, do it look like they would slow us down at all?
You can make a nature check.
All
If
right,
you'd like.
let's.
Not really. They look more like they might grasp onto you guys, but they don't look all that strong. So you could easily just break through them.
Yep, I'm gonna start shouldering and shoving my way through, trying to keep
Cool.
pace with the kid.
Make just a dexterity check to see if you can get through without being grasped.
Just straight dexterity. Got it.
Straight dexterity.
Oh God.
You do manage to kind of shove your way through without any of the vines grasping onto you.
I will pull out my short sword
Cool.
and I will follow suit with what Zahn did.
Okay.
Using my sword to.
Excellent. Kara?
I'm gonna use one of my unlit torches
Cool.
because I don't have any other stick otherwise.
Sure. So you guys do manage to get through these vines, and you do see the kid on the other side. He looks extremely nervous. This is also when you notice that it does seem like the vines are blocking out the light from outside, but there are glowing fungi growing along the rocks. And you guys, well, Joven, you notice that there is faint blue lines, almost seeming like cracks in the walls and ceiling, leading deeper inside. The boy goes, okay, we gotta be super quiet. Old man Hookjaw might be here. We just need to get them out before Hookjaw comes back.
Can I? I'm gonna hold up my axe in front of Zahn. I'm assuming since he's probably, if I might be making an assumption, Zahn, would you be like going over to the kid?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold out my axe in front of you for a second and then point up towards the blue cracks in the wall.
Okay. Does this look reminiscent of anything?
Absolutely. This is the telltale sign of Velirine tech.
I'm gonna whisper low. Why were you in here? Where did you come from?
So we're not allowed to play here, but there's a little island in the cavern, and it's like it's got all these cool things on it, and it's kind of like a cool meetup spot.
Okay. Where did you come from?
Oh, I've come from Greenback Village.
So there's a village nearby. Okay. Why don't you point us in the direction that he was, and you can stay here, stay quiet.
Okay. So if you just follow the tunnel straight down, you'll get to the cavern.
Okay. We'll do that. You stay here, stay close to the entrance. That way, if Old Man Hookjaw comes by, you can run right out and go find a place to hide.
You'll know him when you see him. He's like a big snake.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Like I said, just stay here, stay quiet. We'll be right back. I'm gonna start heading down in the direction he told me.
Sure.
Before I head out, Joven's going to holster the axe on his back, and he's going to pull out the longbow. I'm kind of just have an arrow notched before making his way in.
As you pass by him, Joven, you kind of look over at the kid, and you notice that he's pulled something out of. He's pulled like what looks like a wooden circle with a piece of leather connected to it, and he's kind of like playing with it a little bit. Go ahead, throw a just investigation check for me.
Sure.
So you really quickly remember that as like something that your parents would give you whenever you helped them out with one of their projects growing up. It's kind of how they got you interested in woodworking in the first place.
I'm going to pause for a second, but then keep moving in.
Okay. So,
I will follow.
excellent. Kara, bringing up the rear.
Oh, great. right.
As you walk in, like the lights seem to flash, and you can almost hear like echoing voices that seem faint but grow louder. And you can see in this like 10-foot wide tunnel two ghostly figures that are walking alongside each other. One is very familiar to you as the ghost from the ruined tower. And he says, I think I've outdone myself. I wouldn't quite call myself God, but this has to be the greatest of my creations. I cannot explain how perfect this is. They continue and they turn a corner into what seems like solid wall, right about where Zahn is heading up.
Oh, boy. I'm going to follow. I'm going to catch up with Zahn probably, and then motion that there might be something beyond this wall, but I'm not quite sure how you would get into it. However, it might be dangerous. So maybe we get the kid first.
We're gonna have to. Yeah. Get the kid first.
So, you guys do continue down. I'm just going to put you in the same order that you said you were in. One moment.
We've had a long rest since that last fight, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. I'm not making you do this without a long rest. Not that that's necessary. But,
Oh, I'm sure.
What
Never.
the fuck is that?
so,
It's
You
nothing.
guys-
It's not going to cause us any problems whatsoever.
you guys walk into a
Sure.
large cavern which seems to be filled with a giant lake. The lake itself seems to be giving off a small glow. You can see there are glowing fungi growing off the rocks. There is an island in the middle of it, and you can see two children. And like two children look to be about 13 or 14, and a smaller child next to them. They see you and frantically start waving. You also see on this shoreline where the water is just gently lapping up onto it, there is the remains of a ruined bridge. It looks like there was a bridge connecting the island to the rest of the cave, but it seems to have broken away. There's also a ruined rowboat rested up against one of the rocks nearby.
Does the rowboat look usable?
It does, but it would need repairs.
How many kids are on that island?
From what you can see, 3.
I'm trying to remember what the kid said exactly. Oh boy.
The kid did say his brother, but he also looked panicky and like he was in a big hurry. And he did say this was a place where kids would hang out,
I don't like this.
mainly because it was off limits.
I'm going to start investigating this rowboat or the water itself to see if it's actually deep.
Cool. So which one would you like to investigate first?
The rowboat.
Sure.
Well, the
Go
water,
ahead.
actually. I would see if
Go ahead
it's
and make an
actually
investigation.
just deep enough. Nope.
So you look in, and even though the water does seem to be giving off like faint glows, you can't actually see the bottom. Whether it's because it gets darker closer to the bottom, or whether the bottom's too far away, you're not quite sure.
Going to assume that that means the rowboat's here for a reason, so I'm going to check out the rowboat.
Sure.
That's
Cool.
better.
So the rowboat actually doesn't look too badly damaged. It looks like it was just kind of like roughly breached onto the rock. Some minor like repairs that if you had somebody who was, I don't know, skilled with lumber in your party. Some minor repairs could make this thing functional. However, it doesn't look like it's too big. It looks like it can hold maybe 2 people at a time.
All right. Well, Joven, you're good with wood. Would you be able to take a look at this, try to get it fixed?
I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna try and take a look at the boat, see if
Sure.
I can't patch it up a little bit.
Make a woodworker's tools check, which you should have proficiency in because of your background.
I do have carpenter's tools. Yes.
Yes, that.
What
Absolutely.
attribute do they go off of?
Let's say they go off of. Let's say they go off dexterity to use.
Okay.
Yeah, and you have proficiency.
Yes. Hey, not bad. 18.
Excellent. Yeah, not bad. So the patches don't look too bad. It would take minor repairs, maybe 5 minutes to repair in total. But the thing is, you need to go out and get some wood from outside. I mean, you could potentially try to use the fungi, but you know that wouldn't be a permanent solution. It would maybe last you 1 trip across.
I don't want this thing springing a leak in the middle of us in it. I'm going to try and go find some wood to use.
Cool.
I will assist.
So you both are heading back outside to get some wood?
I would assume so.
Cool. Joven, are you doing the same thing you did before, just kind of pushing your way through?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to be a little more cautious this time. Now that I've seen the kids, and I know they're not like, it's not like a drowning and need to
Cool.
get there.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Let's see, dexterity check.
Yeah, you very carefully pull the vines off of you and make your way out. I assume you're doing the same thing you did before, Zahn, so no need.
Yep.
Go ahead. One of you guys make an investigation. Actually, since you're helping Joven, make an investigation check with advantage.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
You do find enough wood to repair the boat, and even more if it were to happen to spring a leak.
Well, Mom and Dad always said be prepared. So I'm going to collect a little extra wood that needed.
Cool. Go ahead and add 2 bundles of wood in your inventory, and then make a dexterity check as you go through these vines again.
Okay. Bundles of wood. 2. And dexterity check.
So you go through, and you're a bit busy carrying the wood. But Zahn, you do notice that one of the vines manages to grasp and then kind of nick him on the arm. It doesn't seem to be drawing much blood, but it does nick him. Joven, you take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Slashing.
You could have made that much easier for yourself.
And so you guys do get back. For those of you in the cavern, the kids kind of look at you expectantly and then went back to sitting on the rocks and talking between themselves. One kid has a stick. He looks like he's drawing something in the dirt on the island.
Check the wording of the spell. Hold on. I'm gonna pick a kid that seems least likely to get like sassy and
Okay.
cast message.
Which one? Tall one, medium, or short?
This one.
Which one?
Whichever one this one is.
Oh, so medium.
I guess so.
Cool.
I don't know how big these
So
kids
you
are.
pick the medium.
Is anybody hurt? Are y'all all right for
The
now?
kid looks up from his drawing and kind of you can see him audibly saying something, but he doesn't. You don't hear anything back with the message.
Oh boy, I'm gonna try again. I'm assuming y'all aren't familiar with magic.
He kind of looks over at you and then shakes his head.
Okay. Well, you can. You're just gonna keep going until they come back. You can nod or like shake your head. Is anyone hurt?
He kind of looks at everyone and then
Wow. Fucking children. All right.
and then Zon and Joven do come back.
I hate kids.
So Joven, go ahead and make a.
All right.
No, it's really minor. You'd be able to repair it. I'm not going to make you throw a check for that. Yeah, so you do manage to repair the rowboat in 5 minutes. And the rowboat is fully functional. So I'm going to go ahead and move it over in front of you guys and put it in the right way. Who's going over?
Cannot move my token, just so you know.
Oh, are you kidding me? Fuck.
Oh yeah. I
Fix
this
can't
thing
move mine either.
Every time.
I'm going to hop aboard the rowboat.
Cool.
Kara, could you do that thing that you did in the tower with the invisible plate?
I was just about to suggest the same thing until you called it a plate.
Well, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I can. It's just a matter of who.
It doesn't matter to me. It's just we all can't fit in this, and
Yeah. Oh
I
no! Wait,
assume-
both of you can fit on this fucking thing, can't you?
yeah, more than one person can fit on the disc.
Yeah, 2 people can
Okay.
fit on it at once.
All right. I last used it to just cart Zon around, so I forgot. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Oh, you mean on the disc itself? No,
Yes.
on the boat, only one person can fit on the disc, I believe. It's only 5 feet,
Just
right?
look at it.
3
Was it
feet
10
in
feet?
diameter. 1
So-
inch thick.
Yeah, only one person can fit in it if it's 3 feet in diameter.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But the boat, 2 people can fit in the boat.
Oh wait.
Well, if you're gonna be, do you need to like be moving for the for that whatever it is to move?
Yeah. You can breathe underwater, can't you?
I can. Which is why you should probably be in the boat.
So if you're all in the boat, how
I
are the
meant, like-
children getting across?
I meant like you swim. But no. This is a fucking duck problem.
This is very simple. Let's
You know that
all traverse over, and then we can make more than one trip.
that is true.
There's no stipulations on us having to do this in the most efficient way as possible.
There used to be a thing near the river, near my town, where like when the children would go swimming, sometimes there'd be an adult on the shore, and if one of them were having trouble swimming, they'd jump on in to try and help them. I can do that in case something goes wrong during the rescue.
Sure. Let's just get over there, and then we'll find out what's going on. Whoever'd like to be in the boat with me is fine. I assume that'll be Kara, and then Kara, you can use your disc to help another person along, and then he can swim if he like.
I'm gonna cast Tensor's floating disc
Sure.
and then get on the boat.
Cool. Oh, you guys should be able to move your characters now.
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Where's it? No.
Excellent.
Then I assume who's getting on the disc? I assume
Well, if Joven's
Damako's.
gonna stay, it's probably Damako's.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna row the boat over to the island.
Cool. Make an athletics check for me, please.
Sure.
It's 20 feet behind Kara, so I'd probably be like over here.
Yeah, so it's a little rough. It's rowing this boat, it's very different than rowing that you're used to. It's almost like the water is thicker down here. But you do manage to gently land the rowboat on the other side, and the children kind of rush you. There is a medium-sized boy, a tall girl, and a tiny, what looks like hyena person holding onto the girl's green dress.
Hello, Goblin Cave. Thank you for the raid.
You're muted, sir.
I know. I'm just gonna quickly inspect, just make sure everyone's all right.
Sure, make a quick investigation check. Or medicine check, actually.
It's good. They're both equally terrible.
Jeez.
You don't really see anything too bad. The hyena kid does like kind of flinch away from you, and the girl does get protectively in front of him.
What happened here? Why did you need help?
Well,
Boat, I assume.
yeah, the bridge broke. The girl speaks up. That broke halfway through us crossing. Kind of stranded Bailey on the other side.
Makes sense. All right. Well, we're here now. We'll help you back across. We'll just take you one by one in the boat, and then once we are finished and across, we can all get out of here before anything unsavory shows up.
The hyena kid kind of is looking around, and he kind of shrinks up closer to the girl. She kind of whispers something to him. He nods. Dennis says, old man Hookjaw is back. So we need to be very careful.
Right.
We're gonna
We'll
scoot
do this
farther
as
onto the island. so
quietly and
Damako's
quickly.
is in the middle of the
Not just the floating
lake.
above.
Since these
Fishing
children are
pole.
smaller, would two of them be able to fit on Tensor's floating disc?
Since it's only 3 feet wide, presumably one of the older kids could carry the hyena person back,
Okay.
in their lap. But other than that, no, it doesn't. It doesn't look like two of the middle taller kids would be able to fit on there. Really quick, Joven, kind of looking around. Make a quick perception check for me. So you see some lights that kind of flick up under the water, and I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So they are beautiful lights, and you're kind of watching them for a bit, but you go, no, I won't swim after them. It's not the best thing to do right now.
Where are the lights?
The lights appear to be right here.
Oh. Oh god, they are they're like right in front.
Yeah, pretty much right in front of you, and they do look a little bit dim, like they're a little bit deeper down.
Are they like just like stationary, or are they moving?
They almost look to be floating with the water underneath them. Do you want to do an investigation check?
Yeah.
Cool. With that investigation check, I want you to make another wisdom save, please.
Oh boy. Oh, that wasn't even worth it. Oh
So-
no, that was
Oh,
really
no!
not worth it.
And as you're looking at these lights, they just something about them is so alluring. You guys hear a small splash, and Joven is nowhere to be seen because he's just dived right into the water.
Oh shit!
All right.
One of the kids goes, "Old man Hookjaw's got him."
What?
What does
Fucking
that even
old man
mean?
Hookjaw.
Joven,
Yeah?
you can go ahead and you're swimming down
Yeah.
after these lights.
He can
So-
breathe at least.
He can breathe at least
It's
if
not,
this is
it's-
water.
Yeah,
Oh,
it might not.
Yeah.
Can I just stipulate something?
Sure.
I would have put the bow and the arrows on the shark. Keep them from getting water damage.
Cool. Joven, you guys do see Joven has left his quiver and bow on the shoreline.
Oh no.
Let's get through this quickly then.
Let's just, you know what? Just for the hell of it, let's everyone roll initiative just to see
Oh yeah,
what
sure.
order we have.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Why
That sounds
no
good.
purpose, really.
Nothing, just an order of actions.
Yeah,
Not combat involved.
absolutely not.
Oh god.
That's literally impossible.
Hey, you're not on the bottom for once.
That's not happening.
Not well. It is happening.
I guess.
Cool.
It has happened.
So,
Joven, what's your initiative?
13.
Oh, there you are.
Good that the cavern has an initiative order.
don't worry about that.
It's obviously not a layer.
Totally.
Okay, let me just order this up all nice and neat. Excellent.
Oh, that's
Okay. So, top of the round, Old Man Hookjaw. It's cool. It's cool. Zon.
I'm going to continue what I was saying.
Cool.
Let's do this quickly then. Kara on board, put a child on the tensors, or put as many as you can on the disc, and then we will take them across. And I guess I will hold my action until they are on board and doing that.
Cool. Joven, you are swimming down.
Yep.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for me just to see if you can keep swimming down. Yeah, you're able to keep swimming down. At this point, you're about 45 feet down when one of those lights is right within grabbing distance.
Just gotta see. Just gotta see what it is. Just gotta get a good look.
So it's just kind of floating there, almost similar to a will-o-wisp, really, just kind of floating there tantalizingly. Almost looks kind of tasty, to be honest.
God, don't eat the fucking mystery.
Can I
globe.
swim like around it? Can I get like a 360?
Sure. So as you're swimming around it, eyes just full of this thing. Everyone else, no, you're pretty far down. It looks like just a floating light. Weird. You can do anything?
I'm gonna look at some. There are 3 lights, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and look at the other lights as well.
Cool. Yeah, you kind of swim over. Make an investigation check.
Okay.
So you're looking at the lights, and then you're noticing a reflection, and that's when you notice all of the teeth. And
How many more?
Oh,
Welcome to anglerfish, baby.
Oh no.
So they're gonna go ahead and do their held action to attack. So does a wow, this is really shitty. What's your AC again?
16.
All right. So 1 bite misses, 1 bite hits, another bite hits, 1 bite misses, and so that's 3 bites that hit. So that is 24 piercing damage, and that's so far 4 acid damage, 5 acid damage, and
Damn.
6 acid damage.
Individually?
Yep.
4, 5, 6.
Yep. As 3 heads of what you can now see is a iridescent hydra that's kind of blending in with its surroundings, tear into you. All right. So I'm going to let you have your movement and an action if you'd like.
Could I have a bonus action?
Sure.
Bonus action, just enter into the rage state from all the damage.
Fantastic.
And then, so an action and a movement.
Yep. You're
I'm
about
going
45 feet below surface.
I know. Disengage and swim upwards 30 feet.
Cool. Let me look up the specific rules on that. One moment. Cool. Go ahead and normal swimming rules. Swimming rules for D&D. Whatever. You get your 30 feet. So you're about 15 feet from surface. And Old Man Hookjaw is chasing you. So, next up, Damikos.
Looking around after hearing the splash, can I see anything of what's going on down there?
Make a perception check.
All right, let's find out. 'Cause that will influence what I do.
So, you're kind of looking around, and Yovin's not really being stealthy. You do see him swim down and kind of surround these lights. And then you see a series of almost like blue lights shine up on 5 very long necks. And you notice that 3 heads immediately tear into Yovin and how he just kind of panic swims up.
Okay. And let's see.
You can always lightning bolt if you'd like.
I don't have that spell. That's not me. Someone else.
That's
Magical fire and water. How does
Oh,
that?
I should probably add Old Man Hookjaw to the map real quick. No, 1 second. So right about here.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to try it anyways. Because this will be interesting. I am going to fire off a 2nd level Scorching Ray at Hookjaw.
Cool. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Yeah. Okay. First ray.
That hits.
2nd ray.
That hits.
3rd ray.
Hits.
Jesus. All right. So that is 2d6 per hit. So 66. Jesus. Let's check one thing. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that.
32 damage.
Yeah.
Cool. So you fire off your scorching rays, and they don't reach Old Man Hookjaw. They hit the water, and the water violently starts to shake. So, let's do something.
I wouldn't have any idea of like what's going on. Would I? Probably not.
No.
Interesting. Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to stay where I am, and I am going to try and yeah, let's accelerate. I'm going to 2 sorcery points to bonus action try and cast Ray of Frost.
Cool. Still aiming at Hookjaw?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because I'm finding out what works and what doesn't. So
sure. Yeah, you hit.
2d8. It's 13 cold damage.
Cool. So when you fire that out, the chunk of water that you hit freezes a bit.
Okay, does it reach Hookjaw?
It does not.
Okay. All right. Interesting. That's my turn.
Cool. Kara, it is your turn.
Can we see what he's firing at?
Oh, yeah, you can all see this. It is a huge hydra that is glowing up and down
Oh god.
across its body. And it looks like a massive fucking anglerfish if it had legs and more than one head.
Okay. I don't think we should take the children across by boat. Ah, shit. We can't leave them on this island just in case. God damn it. Nope. Don't feel comfortable taking them across on a boat and pick up whichever size child this is on the left.
Medium.
Medium-sized child. I'm gonna pick him up, cast Dimension Door. get him to the shore.
Cool. So you guys are over here?
Yep. I'm gonna deposit him just right there.
Excellent.
Run as fast as your tiny legs can carry you.
So he runs.
Off map.
One kid down. Cool. That's all I can do.
So next up, the water shakes violently.
Oh no.
And
Let's specify the water is slowed by 10 feet.
okay, cool. It moves 90 feet. I'm just kidding.
Oh, fuck.
So, what it's going to do is I've got so many options.
Yeah, you do.
It's so nice.
I hate it.
How far away are you? Cool. So a part of the water reaches up almost like a pseudopod and swings out at you, Damokos.
Okay.
What's your AC again?
Would I probably? I guess I didn't say it, so I'm not wearing my studded leather armor, which means 12.
12. That's a hit.
Yeah, it is.
And that's also a hit. So 2 pseudopods hit you. And you take You take 11 bludgeoning damage and
And
6 acid damage, and you are grappled by the pseudopod.
okay.
All right.
I'm grappled.
Old Man Hookjaw is going to go ahead and chase after you, Joven. And actually, he is going to breach. He pushes past you, and all 5 of his heads reach out of the water and focus all on Kara.
Oh, god damn it.
When he does that, does it provoke an attack of opportunity at all?
No, he's still within. Actually,
So
God,
fucking large.
yeah.
he is huge. So that's
Thanks, I hate it.
no. We'll say it provokes an attack of opportunity.
Okay. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm taking it anyway.
You are underwater, so
Oh.
that would be at disadvantage.
I'll roll again. Ouch!
Oh.
You swing, and you just can't fucking move through this water. You are a bit thrown off and can no longer breathe. Some of whatever is inside of this, whatever this water is, has gotten inside of your mouth.
Oh god.
Cool. So at the end of his turn, he's going to go ahead and
Oh no.
how much is that? Hey, so he is going to go ahead and start stomping, and like heads are going to swing around. I need Joven, Zahn, and Kara to make a dexterity saving throw.
Do I make it at disadvantage for being under the water?
You do. Oh, nice.
Mm.
So
Only we had an air horn.
So looks like everyone but Kara is taking full damage from this. So
Shit.
Well, yeah.
Kara, you take 4 acid damage. Zahn and Joven, you both take 8. All right. Zahn, you just saw 5 heads kind of pierce through the water and are focused on Kara. And then you got hit with a wave of like whatever the fuck that water is, because it's sticking to you. It's not water.
And there's really not a lot I can do. I'm gonna go over here, point towards the children, middle of the island now, away, and then I'm gonna try to get Damikos free.
Cool. Make an athletics check
Sure.
to try and pull him free. So you reach in and you can't pull him out. You do end up trapped inside of the pseudopod as well.
Cool. That's it.
All right. Joven, you're right underneath the Hydra. Just got even more of this in your mouth. You fully cannot breathe.
Okay. I'm gonna try and make it to the surface if possible.
Cool. Yeah. Go ahead. You do. Yeah, you can make it to the surface. You do manage to breach, spit out whatever's in your mouth, and are right underneath the 5 heads.
Okay. Technically, I'm still in the water, so my attacks would be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's not good. Oh, that's not good. But you know what? I can't attack this thing like this. This is. Yeah, I'm gonna. Disengage. I'm gonna head to the surface here. Is
All right.
there more of that slime stuff on here?
Yeah, it looks like that splash of slime kind of coated this area. Although it does seem to be almost wriggling back towards the main amount.
Is my bows and my quiver here?
Yeah, they're there.
I'm gonna snatch up my bow and an arrow.
Cool.
And I'm going to just whip around and try and fire at this Hydra.
Doesn't disengage in action.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Crap, I can't do that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll let you pick up your bow, but that's
that's
about
all
it.
I'm gonna do. And then I'm
Cool.
gonna move a little more back if possible.
Sure.
Just Kara gets to see me covered in acid and white marks.
Yeah. All right. Damikos, it is your turn.
All right, just so I can kind of get a visual of how this is. Is it like it's wrapped around me and I'm grappled, or am I like inside of it?
You are
grappled?
inside. Imagine like being inside of an ooze. I'll reveal it. The lake is an ooze. It's a massive, it's a gargantuan fucking ooze.
Cool. Okay, I just wanted to, get a better idea. Okay.
Thanks, I hate it.
So grappled. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, my rage ends.
No, you did take damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, given that knowledge, I am going to does that require a bonus action to do? No, it just happens if I choose it to. Okay. All right, so I am going to use another 2 sorcery points.
Cool.
Racking these guys up. Let's do it. And I am going to cast Black Goat's Blessing
Cool.
on the Hydra.
Excellent.
So disadvantage on saving throws
Okay.
until the end of my next turn.
Right.
And then I am going to cast at a point like,
Wait, you're still engulfed.
so I can't like cast out.
You are completely like engulfed in. You'd have to make a check to break out of it. Like you're considered restrained. Any spell that doesn't require verbal or somatic,
I could do.
you can cast, but you are considered restrained completely and cannot open your mouth.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Never mind. Can we back up?
Cool. So you can make a.
I couldn't have even done Black Goat's Blessing. So
Gotcha. You can make an athletics check to try and break out of the.
Yep.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Sigillic Augmentation feature.
Okay.
I'm going to expend a charged rune as a bonus action. And give myself advantage on that athletics check.
Okay.
Break
Go
out.
ahead.
Let's see here. Where'd you go? Character sheet. There you are. Advantage. Toggle. Athletics. Let's go, guys. -1.
You got this. So you do struggle a little bit, and you manage to get a foot out, but you're not out of the pseudopod.
Well, that's all I can do.
Okay. Kara, it is your turn. You do see that Damokos and Zon are trapped in a pseudopod, but more threateningly, there is a like a huge hydra staring at you with
Both of them are
10
stuck
eyes.
now.
Yeah, he got stuck when trying to pull out
Oh, shit.
Damokos.
Okay. 2 questions. Are
Sure.
the walls of the cavern flush with the ceiling?
Yes, they are connected up.
Second question. Would the boat be considered like a medium or a large object?
I'd consider it a large object.
Cool. I'm going to cast Animate Object on the boat.
Cool.
Scoot it up to the kids. And yell across the cavern for them to get on and hold on, because I don't want you to fall out with what I'm about to do next.
Cool. So when it gets up to Zon's turn, they're going to hop on.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do right now?
I cannot do it. I don't have any bonus actions, and that really sucks.
Cool.
So I'm just going to... no. It's looking at me. Even if I move back, it's still going to be looking at me.
Yeah.
Give it the finger. Fuck you.
Cool.
That's all I'm going to do.
Excellent. The cavern's turn. It is going to... It's going to retract its pseudopod that has both Zon and Damokos in it.
Oh no.
And you
Oh,
both
no.
are pulled inside of the ooze.
Oh no.
And it almost seems like it's starting to harden around you a little bit. But you're not far from the surface. Like you, with one easy push, you could make your way onto the surface and pull yourself onto shore. Cool. Old man Hookjaw. So, one by one, his heads are going to rear back. And they're going to spit at you, Kara.
How rude.
Your camera's frozen, Morgan.
Yep. I think he might have disconnected.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh,
So I was looking. There's one spell I can cast. Maybe.
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 I'm gonna be honest. That was a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage that I just took.
I'm surprised you haven't died yet.
I mean, I
Oh,
was
you
about to
say
do a
that.
lot of damage, but
You got stuck.
well, I can't speak. Or if I speak, bad stuff happens.
I'm gonna put us in break then while we wait.
Okay.
You're back.
Okay. Excellent. Sorry about that, guys. Internet decided not to work with me. One moment, actually, real quick before we continue.
All right, Morgan, I'll look it up. You can continue.
No. Yeah, no, I have a specification on that. 1 second. Oh, sorry. Meant to send that just to you, David. Okay, everyone saw that. No, it's fine. Cool. So one acid he spat out twice so far. One missed Kara, the other one got her. Miss. Jesus Christ. Missed. And that's a hit. Come on, man. Do more damage.
No. No. I would be dead right now if I had my old armor class.
You take 5 acid damage. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okey-dokey. 14.
You are poisoned until the end of your next turn, and then you take 3 more acid damage. Let me get you already poisoned. You don't need to make that saving throw again. Okay, excellent.
See, I have resistance to poison. Yay.
Sure, but not the poisoned condition.
I know. But like the damage.
But it's acid. It's also acid damage.
Fuck
So.
this Hydra.
All right, next up, Zon. You can make an athletics check if you'd like to try to break out.
Yep. No.
Yeah, nope, you're stuck. Joven.
Joven now safely on the shore. It's gonna turn around and look at the Hydra. And it's got a bunch of glowing parts on it, right?
Yeah, it does. They look to be like mix of decoration and also kind of like a light source for deep underwater.
Are any of the glowing parts the ones that lured him in?
What do you mean?
Like what the lures it had, or did it retract?
Oh yeah, there's like the lures, like an anglerfish hanging down in front of its face.
Joven's, with a very pissed off growl, is going to notch an arrow, drop back, and open fire at that glowing bit. And I'm
Sure.
going to recklessly make this into a, I believe it's called.
Can you reckless dexterity attack? I thought it was just melee.
This is part of my archetype, Mighty Marksman.
That's right.
The first time, and I'm going to make this a thunderous shot.
Ooh, nice. Excellent. So that does hit.
And it's a Constitution saving throw for everything within 15 feet of the Hydra.
Excellent. So 2 Constitution saving throws. Well, 14, but we'll only count 2. I'm going to guess the DC is more than a 8.
Yes.
Yeah, so they both fail.
Okay. Then they take. Oh,
damn! All
16
right.
thunder damage, and they're okay. This is the part that gets really wonky. Automatically push 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect, but it'd be the arrow centered like there.
Cool. I'm just going to put him over here. The ooze doesn't move anywhere.
I figured.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's do that.
Then he's gonna notch back another arrow and shoot it this time at like one of the eyes of the Hydra.
Sure. 1 second. Let me just get down the first thing. Okay, that's what I thought. Sorry, I have to put that in for both of them. So, yeah, go ahead.
And he's gonna make that second attack.
Cool. Yeah, that's a hit. And that's 12 piercing.
Yes.
Cool. Excellent. Yeah, so when you fired out that shot, the water did seem to shudder away from the thunder that you called down on the Hydra. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm going to look over to Kara and just kind of like growling, just be like, "Move back." Like kind of just try to tell her to like get back from the water's edge even more so.
There's like 1 block until the end of the map. Where the fuck do you want me to go?
Is that the end of your turn, Jovan?
Yeah.
All right, Damikos, it's your turn.
All right, so at the start of my turn, my Sigillic Augmentation would go out, except I am immediately expending another charged rune.
Cool.
Keep that
Make
up.
that athletics check.
With advantage. As I try to get out.
Yeah, you do. You kind of push up against the hardening ooze around you and do manage to pull yourself, gasping for breath, onto the shoreline.
Okay. How much movement do I have, or did that use it all?
The athletics check to get out was your action. You still have your full movement.
Okay. So I'm going to move further up onto the shore.
Oh, these kids would have gotten on there at Zon's turn.
So I'll get further up onto the shore. And I am going to. Is the Hydra still above water?
Yeah, the 5 heads are still above water.
Cool. I need some stuff. I need some runes. So I'm gonna accelerate a spell.
Okay.
2 sorcery points.
Remember, you just have your movement.
Oh, actually, yeah. And I used a bonus action. Never mind. That's my
Yeah.
turn.
Cool. Okay. Kara, it is your turn.
Sorry.
Actually, right quick before that, one of the Hydra's heads, because of the thunderous shot, is shot off and is on the island, kind of curled on it. And two, right before the start of your turn, it's going to go ahead and make a bite attack at the boat.
Oh,
What's the AC of the boat?
Shit.
Where's the head, Morgan?
10.
10? Oh, it hits the boat. I'll write that down. I'll give you guys that in a second. The boat takes 9 piercing damage and 5 acid damage.
This boat has more hit points than I do, so it's fine.
Cool.
It's those poor kids.
So its head is kind of like here.
Disgusting.
There. Might be a bit big. Oh, who cares?
Would a construct have a bonus action?
It does have a turn, so I will give it a bonus action, yes.
Cool. I am going to use my bonus action to command it to skirt the Hydra and use its full movement and then dash so that I could get these kids to shore.
Cool. So show me the route you want it to take. I mean, it's going to get an attack of opportunity from the Hydra because it is within its threatened range and it is moving out. So if it hits,
let me.
Oh yeah, I mean, but still, like,
Meh.
right there.
Like from here to here.
Yeah, cool. Excellent. So it's going to do that, and it does hit. So that's going to be 6 piercing damage and 4 acid damage.
The boat is still fine.
Cool. So the boat does make it over here. The kids are freaking terrified.
As you should be, children. I'm going to delete this.
Excellent. Thank you so much. All right.
Does it look like... I'm gonna look at the kids first and say, go! Get out of here.
On Zon's turn, they will run.
Okay. Since that was my bonus action. Does it look like fuck this guy? I'm gonna cast lightning bolts.
Okay.
Awesome.
Where the fuck am I? Can I? I'm going to aim it towards the back portion so that I don't hit Damokos.
It's Damokos with a blood magic lightning bolt.
I'm not gonna blood magic another lightning bolt. It's a dex save of 15 though.
Okay. He gets triple advantage.
Fuck this Hydra.
He fails.
Cool. That is 86. I don't know why there are so many motorcycles out right now, but there are.
You know. It's motorcycle day. Damn. All right. So the lightning bolt shocks it, and one of the heads just kind of like sinks into the ooze. So it's down to 3 heads.
Neat.
All right. Let me go ahead and add that on there.
I am not going to listen to Yovan growling at me and back up because there's no other fucking place to go.
Is that the end of your turn?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Cool. So right at the end of your turn, he's going to spit at you.
Fuck this guy.
He pulls a camel, a llama.
God.
What was your AC again? You said 15?
15.
Yeah, you managed to like duck under the massive lob of acid that just splashes against a rock behind you. And the cavern's turn. So 2 pseudopods are going to sweep out at Kara and Joven.
Oh
no. The one that goes for Joven misses. I got a 2, and I know your fucking AC is ridiculous. Kara, yours is 15. Kara, you are hit. So you take 5 bludgeoning damage and 8 acid damage, and you are grappled, considered restrained and completely covered.
Fucking grappled and fucking poisoned. This sucks.
So, at the start of Old Man Hookjaw's turn, you guys see at the base of the necks for the 2 heads that have gone missing, there's a bulge, and then 2 more heads sprout. He now has 7 total heads on his body. And he really doesn't like you, Kara.
Pick someone else, you asshole.
So he's going to come right up to this shoreline here.
No, leave me alone.
And
the kids.
So 3 heads are going to attack you. 2 heads are going to attack the boat.
Oh no.
So boat attacks hit. Stats are right here. Excellent. So that is 15 piercing damage and 8 acid damage.
For me or the boat?
For the boat. He hasn't attacked you yet.
Okay, hold on. You said 15 and then 8?
Yeah.
The boat is still alive.
Jesus Christ. This boat is the real tank.
It really is.
And now he's going to bite the shit out of Kara.
Can he not? That's rude.
Let's see. That's 2 hits. 3 hits.
Mm.
Oh, damn. That's going to be 20 piercing damage.
Oh, shit.
3, 5, 8.
If it's over 7, I'm unconscious.
Kara is unconscious as Old Man Hookjaw tears into her. All right, and end of his turn, he's going to lob a acid spit at this. He's going to lob an acid spit at Joven. I don't know why I was rolling a d6 for that. Yeah, he's going to hit, and that is going to be 10 acid damage. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, Joven. You are poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Mm.
And Zon, it is your turn.
Athletics check.
Yep.
Did the kids get the fuck out of Dodge?
They did. Let me move him.
Cool.
Dipped.
Hooray. I can
The boat-
do something now.
Fantastic. So you do manage to leave the water, and you are on shore. You have your movement left. Car, real quick, is your boat now just a regular boat again?
Yep.
Cool.
I guess I'm gonna move here and do nothing because I can't do anything.
Cool. Jovan, it is your turn.
Oh boy.
Luckily, you're still in rage.
Yeah, I am.
Car is still trapped in that pseudopod.
Yeah. I saw what happened with did I see what happened with Domikos and
Oh yeah, you saw them get pulled into the main body of the ooze.
can I bonus action grab Kara as a grapple and try to pull her out of the pseudopod?
Yeah, make an athletics check.
It's gonna be normal because I'm poisoned.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you do manage to yank Kara's body out of the pseudopod.
Am I within Old Man Hookjaw's like range of an attack of opportunity if I were to drag her away a little bit?
You are not. Huge
gonna-
is 10 feet, right? Or is huge 15?
15.
Then you are within attack of opportunity. Hold on.
Huge is 15 feet in size, but it doesn't always give it 15 feet reach.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have 15 feet reach. I'm not going to fuck with you guys that much. Yeah, no, you're good.
I'm gonna move here and pull Kara with me.
Cool.
I guess,
Kara's right there.
and Yovin's bleeding pretty bad. I'm gonna pull out the last of the potions that we had
And-
stolen,
Yeah. Oh, liberated, really.
liberated from a madman. I'm gonna pop the cork, and I'm going to use my current enraged state to shove the bottle into Kara's mouth and kind of crane her neck back so it goes down there to try and heal her.
Yeah, aggressive healing. Go ahead, roll the heals with that.
Okay.
You're shoving a mystery potion in my mouth?
That's right, a thick, gloopy red liquid that seems more
Ew.
ooze than actual liquid.
No! How would you do this?
But yeah, go ahead, roll the supreme healing.
Just had to look up the amount real fast.
Yeah, no worries. Car, you regained
40
43 hit points. 46. How much is it? Like plus the... oh, no, it has the plus out there. Yeah, 43 hit points.
Okie dokie.
You are no longer down.
Yay.
Instead, you look up in Jovin's eyes as he throws away what you recognize as a bottle from Eric's lab.
It's just like a. He's kind of just wheezing a little bit as he works to get back on his feet. Some like melted parts on him.
Yep. All right, end of your turn?
Yep.
Cool. Domikos.
All right. Seeing this Hydra and Zon and I being still on this island, not sure how exactly we're going to get out of this.
Yeah.
I accidentally refreshed Roll20.
I'm going to try something.
All right.
I am going to, as an action, cast Black Goat's Blessing
Okay.
on
The Hydra.
Hydra. And then, so he has disadvantage on check.
Of course.
Saving throw, I mean.
Right.
And then using the Orb of Velirine,
Okay.
I am going to spend 3 charges
Okay.
to cast Mind Thrust.
Okay. Let me grab that spell again real quick. One moment.
So a Lance of Psionic Disruption blasts into the mind of one creature you can see within range of 60 feet. Must make an intelligence saving throw.
We all know Hydras are good at int. That is a fail.
Okay. So on a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage. Can I empower that or not? It's from the orb.
No, you can't empower orb
Okay.
spells.
Okay, so 7 psychic. And because it failed, it can only use its action to dash or disengage on its next turn.
Gotcha. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, and why can I not select my token? Because I'm not on it. There we go. I'm going
Excellent.
to move up to Zon.
Okay. Cool. So, right at the end of your turn, one of his heads are like they're going to shake from the psionic hit that hits him, and they're all going to turn around to face you. And it's going to go ahead and spit at you. What's your AC again?
I mean, it's 12 at the moment. However,
I was about to say,
Cool.
can it only dash or disengage?
This is a legendary action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ice shield
Cool.
up on the
Does
first attack.
it can only do one of these? So,
Okay.
how's a 20 sound?
That'll still hit.
All right. That's going to
Pulling up
be
the spell, so I'll just say I cast it at 2nd level because I didn't
Cool.
say otherwise.
16 acid damage, and I need you to make a dexterity save.
Cool. So
And you get the bonus for Zon being right next to you.
So the ice shield comes up and actually protects me a bit.
Cool.
Just shatters, but it does protect me, so I take only 6 damage.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot I can end that.
It doesn't
and
like you
dex
very
save.
much.
Yeah, I know. Dex save, huh? Oh, take the lower roll because I accidentally had advantage on.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
12
no
plus 3,
worries.
15.
Uh,
Because of Zon's thing. So
you
15.
are poisoned until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then Kara, it's your turn.
Am I still poisoned?
No, you're not. It's turn past.
Okay, so I can see this on my freaking sheet. Oh, I already did. I'm alive.
Yeah. You guys are
Yay.
good.
God.
I mean, Domikos now has its attention. All 7 heads.
Yeah, this is going to go great. All X amount of health that I have right now over here. At least I ate up its action.
You did. It was gonna fuck you guys up. But
Zon, what do we do?
So I usually don't use the spell on other people or things, but I'm gonna cast polymorph on it.
Black goats get blessing.
It's only on
affects-
mine. It's only on mine.
Cool. What's the save?
Wisdom 15.
Well, the only thing they're known more for than their intelligence is their wisdom.
Yes.
It fails. What are you polymorphing it into?
Crab.
The giant crab?
No, the little crab. The little crabs that Barrett was stomping on in the cave leading up to the giant crab.
So this
Yes.
there is a little crab standing on the top of the water. You can't read its expression, but it seems confused.
Water. Water.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Okay, cool. Is that the end of your turn? Polymorph. When the crab dies, it turns back into the Hydra, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Yep.
Good to know. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Cool. Well, since the crab can't like really stand on top of it, it's going to sink, and it gets engulfed by the slime.
A crab
And-
can breathe underwater.
True.
Yeah.
But not in ooze, and it also takes
Oh, the ooze is trying to eat the crab.
11, 15.
Well, that's fine. Any damage that goes past the crab goes to the thing
20.
that gets damaged.
So it takes 29 points of damage. Let's say the average crab has what, 5 hit points.
I think there actually is a stat
I think
block
it's
for
like
this.
2.
Yeah.
Is it 2? All right, then
Yeah.
27. And the Hydra is back.
What an
Why don't you-
experience.
Polymorph on other creatures.
God, he's been hit by a psionic blast of the brain, transformed into a crab.
And then the slime tried to eat him.
What's the slime trying to eat him?
I assume. We can only assume.
Okay, so
That
that's
crab has 2
27
health.
points of damage. It does come back up minus a head.
Oh.
So it has 6 heads.
Ah, some bitch needs to die. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
So at the end of Hookjaw's turn, it's or Hookjaw Cavern's turn. It's Old Man Hookjaw's turn, and his stump splits into 2. And he now has 8 heads.
Is he looking bloody, Morgan?
He is not. I mean, considering they regain health every time they gain a head. And also, to be fair, you guys have been more focused on this thing. But it can't attack, so it's just going to rush you guys
Cool.
and get up right up in your faces. All right. End of its turn. As a bonus, as a legendary action, what it's going to do is go ahead and make a bite attack against Damokos.
The legendary
And
action.
it misses.
Cool.
And Zon, it's your turn.
I can finally do something. Bonus action, I'm gonna cast Branding Smite.
Cool.
So if I hit, it's gonna do 5. Then I'm gonna start swinging
Excellent.
with advantage because of Damokos.
Right. So you swing once, and your blade like bounces off of its scaled leg,
Okay.
and you do hit. And so it takes
13 slashing, then 5 radiant.
excellent,
And then I'm going to
and
smite on top of that.
excellent. So what it's also going to do is when you hit it, it's going to lash out with its tail. So after you do that extra smite, go ahead and do a strength saving throw for me, please.
So another 16 radiant.
So that is 8, 29, 34. You do manage to cut off one of the heads.
Okay. And you said strength save?
Yes.
26.
Yeah, no, it swings its tail, but you do manage to kind of, the smite helps knock it a little bit off balance, and the tail just sails overhead.
Okay.
Let me just do it. One of its heads does come off.
All right.
That's
Action surge, and I'm going to attack again.
cool. One moment. Now go ahead and do your damage. I just have to do this math. 34. Excellent.
Okay. So attack. There we go.
That's a hit.
And I'm going to reroll that one.
Good idea.
Never mind.
All right.
It's still gonna be 9 damage. And then there's another 5 damage on that, so 14 total. And then I'm
Cool.
gonna smite again.
All right.
For another 14 damage.
Excellent.
And then I'm done.
Excellent. Yeah, you do manage to sever off one head. It does slide into the ooze. It looks a little bit dazed by all the punishment it just took. It is back down to 7 heads. At the end of your turn, it's going to go ahead and take a legendary action to spit at you. Oh, Domikos, you're no longer poisoned, by the way.
Sweet.
Does a 16 hit?
Me, no.
All right. You do manage to move out of the way as the acid splashes against the dirt of the island behind you. All right, Joven, it is your turn.
Okay.
And since you haven't taken any damage since your last round, your rage has ended.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He just starts like coughing for a second. Just kind of like getting his bearings. He's going to focus as you're going to use a bonus action to re-enter rage.
Cool.
I imagine it's almost like just like a sudden just gasp of like extreme pain before it's back to like getting pumped up. And I'm going to recklessly attack the Hydra, trying to aim for its back.
Cool. With your bow, go ahead. You do hit.
Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. And then second attack. Ooh,
Nice.
Wait. I have brutal critical.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So I'm going to roll an extra D8, I think. If
it already rolled 2d8 for it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so that's 22, 25, 28, 36 damage. Another head falls off into the water, leaving it with 6 heads left.
Yes. That'll be it for my turn.
Okay, excellent. One moment. I'm going to do that. Excellent. All right, Kara, it is. Or I'm sorry, Domikos, it is your turn.
Cool. Now, I believe you said I could quicken warlock spells, right?
Yes, but remember the cost that comes to.
Yep. Should be a cantrip because I want to see if something affects it.
Cool.
So you just tell me the cost. Because I have a lot of numbers in my head right now. I
Yeah.
am going to spend 2 sorcery points because quicken is that.
Right.
Gives me that. And I'm going to use it to quicken chill touch.
Okay. That's going to be 1 as the cost.
Okay.
So go ahead and add that.
And I am going to do that on the Hydra, obviously.
Excellent.
So I make a, ooh, shit. I'm gonna have to move back first. I would have done that. It's a ranged spell attack.
Cool.
I just would have taken a step back. Probably still within threat range, I hope.
Let's see. It is 10 feet away from you.
Okay. So that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is 2d8 necrotic damage. So 10.
Okay.
Does the necrotic damage seem to be working well against it or not?
You don't see
tell.
any difference than any other thing you've hit with necrotic damage.
Okay. Either way, the hand is clinging to it and it cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Sure.
Cool. Now, focusing it, I'm gonna, for my main action spell, I am going to okay. Far enough away to where it's not going to hit Zon, it's just going to hit the Hydra. I'm casting Fireball, focusing somewhere over here, 20-foot radius, so it won't hit Zon.
Over where?
Let's see. Like over here.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead and cast it.
So it's not going to hit Zon. We'll hit the Ooze and the Hydra.
Still
I
gotta
am
make dex saves.
well. I am up casting it to 4th level.
Cool.
So yes, dexterity saves. And the Hydra is still affected by Blackcoat's Blessing, by the way.
Okay. Okay.
They save.
Hydra saves. What's the DC so I know about the ooze?
DC is 17.
Yeah. Ooze fails.
Ooze fails? Okay.
Yeah.
This thing has to go down. All right. Let's do it. Risky. I'm tapping into some blood magic.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
I haven't rolled the damage yet.
Fair enough.
Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Okay.
Good thing that's not a warlock spell.
Yeah, but I am doing the double damage.
Yeah.
So do I just roll 9 and double it, or 18?
So you roll the normal damage, just whatever it is, it's doubled, and you take the original damage.
Cool.
Cool.
I
So
can
it
empower or not, if I choose to.
if you'd like to empower, you've got to take empower damage as well.
I know, but I can if I would like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And your fire does bypass resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to empower?
I am.
Fantastic.
I am re-rolling the 3 1s, obviously.
Right. Yovin's the only one here who has a blood magic.
I'm re-rolling the 1s and the 2s.
Okay.
I'll go for the 3 as well. Let's re-roll that 3. So that's
So it's gonna be 4. It's gonna
7.
be 9 plus.
So that's a. Oh geez.
So that is 40 damage to you, 80 damage to cool. Another one of Hookjaw's heads fall off. And
Yep. And as I do that, I will fall unconscious. Which I was expecting. I was expecting, but that, yeah.
Cool. So Damokos raises his arm up and flings out a fireball. You can see his skin crispening and starting to pop with tiny sparks as the entire right side of his body becomes scorched and he just falls unconscious. Question: is the chill touch? That's not concentration. That is just a thing. Cool.
Yep,
Cool,
that's
cool,
just
cool,
a thing. Hydra
Badass.
cannot get hit points back.
Okay, so you are down and out. And Hydra is there, and then this guy takes.
Bypassing all resistances.
Don't worry, I'm
I
remembering.
know.
Cool. All right, so end of Damokos' turn. Kara, it is your turn.
It's still alive?
Did before we move, did the fire have any effect on the heads?
No, as far as you can tell, the fire did not have any effects on the heads.
Okay.
Back up. I'll try stage 2.
Oh no.
All right.
I'm gonna toss a chromatic orb at it first level.
Oh, actually, shit, I forgot.
Lightning.
Rerolled it.
Cool. Roll the hit.
No, I don't trust the spell sheet because it keeps giving me an error. So I'm just gonna type it.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Ugh.
Cool. Yeah, so the Hydra gets hit with the chromatic orb. You see bits of sparks kind of shudder around its body, and it slinks into the ooze.
Oh no.
Dead.
Oh no. Oh, you said slinks into the ooze like
Yeah,
the thing
like
fucking
slips in.
Just like, bleh.
Yeah,
okay,
like
I thought you meant like it's fucking retreating to eat us at a later time.
it was, but you got it.
I nuked it for you.
He brought him down from 84 hit points to 4.
Oh shit.
So you got a movement and a bonus action.
Shit.
And the chill hand is still gripping it.
I don't exactly remember how many it is, but I'm gonna use my bonus action to convert sorcery points so that I can get a 4th level back.
You can also blood magic a 4th.
I
strat
don't
level
want
if you
to.
like.
I don't want to.
All right. It's an option. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get a 4th level back, and that's the end of my turn.
Cool. Hookjaw Cavern. It is so he is
6 points.
deep below water. Let's just put angels because he's in little Hydra heaven. Okay. So Hookjaw Cavern, it almost starts to. You guys notice the water gets very still, and then the spot where the Hydra sunk in starts to glow. Zahn, it is your turn.
Well, I have no idea what to do with that knowledge. I'm going to pump Damakos with 20 lay on hands.
Cool.
Then I guess I'm just gonna look to see what's going on with this freaking ooze pool.
Sure. Make a perception check.
Sure.
So you look down, and through the glow, it's perfectly illuminated. You see that the water seems to be bubbling around the Hydra, almost as if it's knitting its wounds back together. True, but doesn't mean that it's not
I
going to
know.
try.
I'll yell out.
Cat.
The liquid here is healing the Hydra. I don't know what to do about that. I swing my sword into the liquid. Fighting.
Why not?
Like old man shouts at cloud. Just swinging my sword into the liquid.
Sure. Go ahead, make an attack roll. I'm going to put you right over here, though, so that you do it.
21.
Cool. Yeah. You can re-roll that one.
Yeah, I can.
It's hot as hell in my house.
Nope, still 10. Plus another 5 for the, what's it called? Branding smite, because that's
Cool.
still a thing. Does it look like it's even doing anything? Or am I just splashing in water?
At this point, it kind of looks more like you're splashing in water than actually doing anything.
Okay. I recommend retreat, and I'm just going to stand over here because I don't know how to get over there.
Cool. Joven, it is your turn.
Oh boy. That's a lot of information that I'm not sure Joven is processing.
Well, I mean, you weren't damaged in your last round, so you're no longer in rage, if that helps.
Oh, then even more so. Joven kind of just collapses on the ground, like, ah. The pain of all that fighting kind of just hits it once. Look, the car is just like, the kids get out. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna lie here for a bit.
Sure. How about you lie there for an hour?
Oh,
He doesn't know this thing's quite regenerating yet. Or if he does, he's still just trying to catch his breath. I'm at 5 hit points, guys. But yeah, Yovin's gonna try and. How far away is the boat from the shore here?
The
Oh, wait,
boat
no,
is currently on the shore.
Oh,
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh.
how fuckered up did it get?
It's how many hit points did it have left? 5. It's pretty fucked up.
Oh, we're in the same boat, literally.
Like it's gonna take a good It's gonna take a good carpenter's tools check to repair this thing, and even then, it could take a while to get it repaired.
Do you have anything that could get them off of that island without us needing this boat?
I mean, I can teleport. So, there's that.
Please do.
I mean, I would if we weren't still fucking in turn order.
Okay.
Cool. End of your turn, Jovan?
Yeah.
Cool. Damikos, it is your turn.
Okay,
I mean, there's stuff on this island. There's like, if you want to take a look.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what else to do at the moment. I just came back from being unconscious.
True.
I see.
Hydra's no longer there.
Well, I see a glowing thing.
Yeah. The water is glowing.
He would have heard what I said too.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like it's healing. Well, I mean, I can keep casting Chill Touch.
I mean, at that point, you'd be hitting the water itself.
Yeah.
Oh, the water regains.
Sure. I'll take a look around on this island because
Sure.
I can't go anywhere else. So perception
Yeah.
or investigation. What are we doing?
Perception.
Yay! Awesome.
Okay, what'd you get?
20, not natural.
Fantastic. So yeah, you do see a what looks like a black stone chest with blue cracks running, like glowing blue cracks running across it.
Is it like too heavy to carry?
It
As asking as an 8 strength character.
Yes, it's about a medium-sized chest. You wouldn't be able to carry this on your own, but you might be able to open it. I don't know why you guys keep insisting on carrying these chests.
Listen, they're pretty.
They are.
I guess.
Before I do anything, Zon, there's a chest over here.
All right.
Does it look similar to the other, like...
It's a Velirine chest.
Yeah, Velirine. Do we want to take it with us or open it?
Well, after our last attempt at trying to carry a chest out, I'd imagine it's probably easier if we just opened it.
Fine. It was probably my action to look at it, though. Find it.
Yeah.
So I have to wait for my next turn.
Cool.
Where is the chest on the island, though?
Oh, I'll draw a nice little thing for you.
Because I would have moved over to it, at least.
Boop.
Cool. Boop.
Yeah, it does kind of look like it's been half unburied, but doing a quick look around the island, it looks like these kids have been dragging this chest to different spots, burying it, unburying it, and doing their best. And by burying it, I mean covering it in dirt and then dragging it to another spot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll try to open it in 6 seconds.
Cool. Kara, it is your turn.
Also dead.
Scoot enough away from Joven that he won't take damage from this. Yeah, you're fine. You'll be fine. And I'm going to cast Thunder Step to get myself to the island,
Cool.
like right here.
Excellent.
Look, it's on. Prepare yourself to be sick, because the boat's fucked up. And
Don't teleport us, yes? We have a chest.
I can't do it right now, but like,
Well,
prepare to be sick. I'm warning you.
I'm going to get sick either way.
Fucking gird your stomach or something. God.
That does
Gird your
not work.
loins.
All right. End of your turn?
Yep.
Cool. So, Hookjaw Cavern is still glowing. Cool. Old Man Hookjaw's turn.
Ceiling. Bastard.
Excellent. So, Zahn, it is your turn.
I'm going to go over and try and open the chest.
Cool. You very easily open it. It's a little rusted, but doesn't really seem like it's posing any challenge of being opened. Inside, you see a sealed brown wood box with the crown on top. And you also see a bunch of just like what look like various clothes, as well as 35 gold pieces.
All right. And just quickly looking around, is there anything else on this island?
Not really. At least nothing of note. There's like some shovels and some rope, but other than that,
Okay. I'm going to take the brown box and the gold, and I'm going to go back over here and be like, okay, let's go.
all right. Joven.
Still my turn. Wait, yeah. I'm going to, I guess, move a little closer to the shore.
Sure.
I'm going to, at this point, kind of just get my axe out as just kind of use it as a walking stick.
Sure. As you get closer to the water, you do feel warmer. Like your wounds don't feel as bad the closer you get to the shore. Do you go in?
Changed from a damaging ooze. Obviously.
If it wakes up, I'm dead anyway. I'm gonna fly into the shallow part of the water.
There really isn't a shallow part. It just kind of drops off. You can sit on the edge.
Yeah,
Cool.
put my feet in, see what happens.
You. Damn. All right. That's. You regain 28 points of healing or health. I rolled insanely high for that, but not high for the actual two creatures that are healing up for another round.
Guys, the water's healing me too. I think it might not be able to tell the difference between the Hydra and everything else in the water. And that's it for my turn.
Cool. So, Damikos, it is your turn.
Yeah. The clothes in the chest, did they look like important at all or anything? Or just like clothes?
They do look like they're stained clothes. They look like they were at one point work clothes, but then got stained in doing whatever fucking caused this place to happen. Some are torn, but
Cool.
yeah.
I mean, I have no way off this island, so I have to wait.
Cool.
So I'm just, I'm gonna, yeah.
Excellent. Kara.
I'm gonna hold a cantrip, just in case.
Okay.
For what? The Hydra?
I don't know what's going on. I'm holding a cantrip.
How did Zahn end up over here?
Moved.
Or were you always over here?
He walked over.
Yeah.
He does have legs.
Yeah.
And he does move in between your turns.
You know what? I'm looking at. All right, you ready?
No.
That's the spirit. Fucking dimension door, and bring us both to the shore. To the shore. Yo, get out of the fucking water. You already did that once. I can't move you. You have to move on your own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yovan,
Poor Damikos.
did you not learn your goddamn lesson
Sorry.
the first time?
I got another level 4.
I'm just trying to get a little bit more better. That was a lot of damage I took. I feel like I'm being very close to dying.
So you stick your legs in the place where you took all that damage to begin with.
I'm telling you, it's working.
Sure.
By the way,
Sure.
Damikos, your body is severely burned.
Oh yeah, I imagine so.
All right, end of your turn, Car?
Yep.
Excellent. Definitely no healing going on here.
I imagine my arm is like just as fucked up as Kara's arm now.
Except you're fucking crispy and I have
Yep.
Sorry. I'm gonna explain this when we get back to Morale.
All right, old man Hookjaw, definitely not healing.
Nope, definitely not. He's definitely not pissed either.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Okay, excellent. Zahn.
Muted.
Waiting for something to happen because
Cool.
I can't help him across.
Holding your action or just waiting?
I mean, I guess I'm holding my action for
Cool.
something if something happens, but there's nothing I can think of that can happen right now.
Gotcha. Okay, Joven, you gain 20 points of health.
That hit the spot. We should probably go very soon. And I'm going to pull my feet out of the water. And I guess I'm going to run like now that I'm more rejuvenated, I'm going to get back out my longbow. Just in case the Hydra comes back out of the water at any moment. I kind of just look over to where Domikos is and just ask Car, like, you still got enough magic to get to him and back?
Yeah,
Good.
but like, I can't do it all at once.
It's fine. I'll try and cover you as best I can.
Cool. Domikos, it is your turn.
Cool. I definitely spend a first level spell to cast Mage Armor.
Good
For
idea.
no reason. Just because I can. I'm waiting. I'm doing stuff. Oh, hey, yeah, that would have been nice to have. Okay. Yeah, I'm waiting.
Cool. All right. Next up is Kara.
Dimension door. Because now they're too close for me to understep.
Oh, hey there, Car.
All right. Anything else?
No, I just want to get out of this fucking cavern.
Cool. Wow, that was shit.
Good.
That was fucking embarrassing.
Good.
That was the lowest I've rolled so far. All right, and around. So the water's still glowing.
Yeah.
But the heads, the 4 heads that were remaining, slowly slide up out of the water.
Fuck this Hydra.
And he is going to actually...
He's not happy.
Leave me alone, God
he comes
damn
up
it.
to here.
Of course he does.
And yeah, his head's open, and he sprays out a caustic liquid. You two need to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh God. Hey.
All right.
Can't do it on there. Okay, dex save. I can't ice shield.
You can't shield a
Well-
saving throw.
Well, technically it says if the attack still hits, it absorbs some of the damage. So, I mean, like, maybe
Shield or ice shield?
ice shield.
Okay.
Either way.
Is that that's a reaction? So yeah, okay.
Either way.
Please don't
makes
put a
sense.
literal wall in between us right before I teleport us back out.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't. He
Cool.
wouldn't do that.
So you failed. Are a
Of course
pass.
I did.
Let's
All right.
see.
I have some runes I can use.
5. So, Domikos, you take 18 acid damage. Kara, you take 9.
I'm spending 1 charged rune. No, actually, I'm doing 3 charged runes.
Okay.
To reduce that, we're going to roll 3d6 and see what happens.
Okay.
Cool. 4.
14
so,
acid damage.
Cool.
All right. And right at the end of his turn, He's going to go ahead and spit some acid at you, Kara.
Can he not?
I mean, his least favorite people are on here, and he hits. So you take...
I mean, I would argue Domikos hit him with 80 fire damage.
He did, but also Kara turned him into a crab.
I'll fucking do it again, you asshole.
And
No,
I rolled terrible on damage. So you take 8 acid damage and make a saving throw, a dexterity saving throw, please. You're good. You're not poisoned. You've been hit by this before. All right, Zahn, it is your turn. The Hydra has come back.
I guess I'm throwing a javelin because that's all I can do.
All right. Cool. The javelin does it hits him, sinks in a little bit, but not too much. All
That's
right.
it.
Joven, it is your turn. I believe you are muted.
I
There
am
we go.
going to. I'm not raging, but I am going to try and shoot 2 arrows at the Hydra to try and
Okay.
just like I said, give covering fire to Kara.
Cool.
That's not supposed to be an advantage.
27 hits.
13 and 11.
11, the arrow bounces off. All right. Anything else you want to do?
Kara, grab him quick and get out of here.
All right, Domikos, it's your turn.
All right. Kara, we're leaving, right?
Yep. We're
Cool.
leaving.
Cool. I want to make this guy suffer a little more. I'm using 2 sorcery points.
All right.
Because I like having runes available to me. Black Goat's Blessing on the Hydra.
Cool.
What's up? And then I am, as my action, I'm going to upcast Ignite Aether to 3rd level
Okay.
as I cause it to burst into flames.
Are you...
No, I'm not blood magicking.
All right. Go ahead.
Well, okay, so he takes... Hold on. 2, 3. So it's initial 4d8 damage.
Is it to hit or is it a save?
So the creature takes 2d8 fire damage and must make a dexterity saving throw. So
Okay.
it just hits and takes the damage, and then an additional effect may or may not happen.
Okay, and what's the save?
17, but at disadvantage. Dexterity.
Oh, true. Yeah, he fails.
Cool. So he automatically takes that 15 fire damage.
Okay.
And he is on fire
Okay.
and takes an additional 4d6 damage at the start of each of its turns.
Okay.
And its concentration that'll last for a minute.
Excellent.
So,
Okay, right at the end of your turn, it's going... Is that the end of your turn?
that is the end of my turn.
Cool. It's going to make a bite against you.
Yeah, it is.
You have mage armor on, right?
I do have mage armor.
What's your mage armor?
15.
15? Yeah,
I still haven't. Ice shield.
18?
It would bump me to 20.
Cool. So his...
Which way is the head coming though? That's what I want to know.
Just from here. Hold on. Let me...
Straight line, like putting the wall up will block Kara.
Yeah.
Sorry, you just have to be within 5 feet of me. I don't actually have to touch you for this one.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, ice wall coming up.
Cool. So the head comes shooting out and bites down on the ice wall. Does it do damage to the ice wall, or is it just...
It
or does it become solid after?
It becomes solid.
Okay, cool. All right.
It gives me some cover, but it's only 4 foot high, so...
Cool. Kara, it is your turn.
It does take damage, I think.
Oh, it does? Then it takes 5 piercing and 2 acid. Jesus.
So the ice wall is still standing. I think. We have to... I'll talk with you about that.
Cool.
Would this technically be within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Then it's gonna have to make a con save because it's gonna get hit with thunderstep.
Cool. Does a 18 beat your DC?
Yeah, but it takes half damage.
Cool.
10. 10
All right.
and I'm going to take the full. I think it's... how fucking far can I go with this?
I think it's fucking far.
I think it's 90 feet.
Cool. Yeah, 90 feet would put
off the map into the tunnel.
Excellent. So so Damakos and Kara dip out.
Sweet.
I'm gonna use my movement to run.
Cool. So you guys are running past the area where you saw the ghostly figure turn into the wall.
Ah, shit.
But we'll handle that in a second. So, Hookjaw Cavern. All right, better. Okay. And excellent. Old man Hookjaw, go ahead, roll the 46 damage.
All right, so that 1 is treated as a 2. So 11.
Okay, cool. And it's also going to regain health. So that's 11. So that's... it nullifies out that fire. It's 2, 4. Excellent. Okay. So it's going to go ahead, take that action to immerse itself into the ooze to get rid of the flames.
Okay.
Zon.
Which point the spell ends. So.
Following everybody else.
Cool. Dipping out.
Yep.
Joven? Okay.
Fucking
Excellent.
running.
And you guys do manage to evade the Hydra. You can hear it roaring and trying to get through the tunnel entrance, but unfortunately it is too big.
How far away is it from me? 120 feet.
It's less than that.
I just want to piss it off.
Okay.
No! Why would you do this?
Well, from where I am, I can hit it with Eldritch Blast very safely.
Sure. That won't have repercussions.
Of course not. It's force damage. It's all right.
Are you going to hit it?
Yeah, I am. 2 beams.
Okay.
Make sure, yeah. Maybe not that roll.
You hit a wall.
Oh,
And
shit.
you crit.
Nice.
Three.
All right. Good crit damage. But you guys are now safely out of the encounter.
But we're near where the ghosts turned. into
Yeah,
the
you are
wall.
near where the ghost turned into the wall.
Curiosity's getting the better of me. I'm gonna
Okay.
check it out.
I mean,
Sure.
I can literally just see if there's any magical things in the area briefly.
but also adventure.
You want to make an investigation check?
Yeah.
Cool.
Meh.
So you're feeling along the wall. When this doesn't, like, you get hard stone, and then something that looks like stone but doesn't feel like stone at all.
What does it feel like?
It feels sort of thin. You can tell it's been painted on to get that stone color, but it's almost papery to the touch.
Gross. I'm gonna cast light on my hand so I can fucking see.
Cool. In this look, it looks like it's paper mache.
I'm gonna stick a knife through it.
Cool. You very easily cut through the, albeit hard paper mache, but no match for a knife.
I have tons of these knives. It's fine.
Yeah, no, you easily cut your way through the paper mache door. Inside, there are 4 cages that look like they've been broken out from the inside. There's a crate. It looks like it's been torn apart, and you can see large footprints that lead towards the paper mache door.
Oh, fun. Hey, guys. You might want to look at this.
I can see it. We saw you tear open the door.
I didn't think that anyone was following me because nobody said anything.
How did you know it was? Nothing. Probably just luck. Let's look inside, see what we find.
We didn't see the hydrant's sheet. Did we?
Yeah, you guys did when it came onto the land.
Does it look like these would match those footprints?
Oh, no, these are way smaller. While they are large footprints, they are not Hydra footprints.
Huh.
They look actually extremely... make a nature check.
Okie dokie. I don't think I've ever had to use nature before.
They look very, very similar to the werewolf footprints, but they are missing a toe.
Oh.
And you're not finding bits of fur. It almost seems to be plant matter.
Would Kara be familiar with anything that would match
No.
that description? No.
Absolutely not.
Oh dear. There was shit here. I'm gonna check the crate that's been smashed open.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Okay.
So, looking through here, you could tell that this crate held important items. There's some beakers left over in it, but there were some important shit inside of it, just from the embossed sigils on the outside of it, and how delicately this crate is prepped on the inside. But all of that is gone.
Oh shit. There's no like manifest or anything.
No.
No. That's fine. But it's just a bunch of cages and like science shit.
Yeah, essentially.
The hell were they doing in here?
Well, they're not called the Mad because they're super friendly.
I mean, yeah. But like, it doesn't clarify what he was doing.
Is this just a little alcove, or is there another exit?
No, it kind of seems to be more like a hidden alcove in the side.
Gotcha.
What
Well,
in the heck
whatever
is-
was here, someone got to it first. That's not much use in ruminating about hypothesis to something that we don't even understand the answer to or the beginning of the question to begin with.
I think it was more of something than someone, but
Well,
should
someone
we-
had to have put something here, but like I said, if we don't know what was here or why it was being used, there's no point of ruminating over it when we have no question to be asked in the first place.
Can Joven try and look at the footprints and see if they like still trail out into that?
Yeah, make a survival check.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you get the footprints clear up until the door, but after that, there's just too many of your own footprints and just other footprints going through the dirt of this hallway in order for you guys to properly get a track where these footprints are going.
do we want to rest here or keep going?
Absolutely not. Let's get out of this hellhole of a cave. There's a town nearby, apparently, as far as those boys said. We should be headed there.
Sounds good.
This is the last time I follow children deeper into the forest.
I'll tap Damocus for 10 more. The last 10.
I mean, you can save some if you need to.
Nah. I took 8 whole damage that whole fight. That's it.
I was mainly focused on the spellcasters.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Because he's
Definitely
an
nothing
asshole.
in the past.
That's why.
All right, so you guys exit the cave.
Are the kids there?
The kids are outside the cave. So funny thing, Joven, when you start to approach the vines, they almost seem to bend out of your way.
That's odd. I don't like that. I'm gonna look to the children. And
You guys,
just gonna-
heroes, and that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Fucking kids in the woods, I swear to God.
Absolutely.
I hate woodland children.
So tonight's Hydra was the Venom Maw from Fantastic Creatures Codex, and the Ooze was from the Tome of Beasts, both by Kobold Press, I believe. Let me double check both by Kobold Press. Some slight alterations to both of them. Fantastic fight. Glad to see the party survived. Thank you so much for joining us. Follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube, subscribe to the Twitch, and we'll see you guys next week. Anything anybody else has to promote?
No.
Fantastic. Oh, also the map, the Patreon is afternoon maps, by the way, guys. So go ahead, hit up their Patreon. Thanks so much. See you guys next week.